Okay, you've set up an appointment to see a house. Before you see it, you don't usually get the seller's disclosure. You usually get that as part of the deal. You usually see it with the buyer's agent, so they don't know as much as the seller knows or the seller's agent. Possibly the seller's there showing you, at any rate, you're going to be steered away from problems, right? Right. You're going to spend, for example, $750,000 on a home. And you're going to be there approximately 15 minutes, and the seller's going to show you the home if they're there. And a lot of sellers like to be there. I've even had sellers keep us out of the basement. Buyers who wanted to make offers, and we forced our way into the basement the next week. So you walk in and the seller tours you around the home, right? And usually they're hurrying you along, so you don't really have time to stop and examine any particular room, smell any particular smells, really look close. And yes, you might later think that, oh, you're going to let your home inspector do that. Well, if the seller or the listing agent is there when the home inspector is, the home inspector can say they're unbiased all they want, but they can be distracted by things, plus they're not engineers, plus they don't know about adverse material facts, things that might come up later. They don't know what's behind the drywall, especially if they don't have thermography machines and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, how do you know a property in 15 minutes? Right? Most people don't go back. They might ask the realtor. They might send somebody in to measure. They might get this inspection or that inspection. Well, everybody wants paid, right? So once it's in escrow, everybody kind of just pushes it through and you're kind of left with the bill. How can you know what's going on in the neighborhood? How can you know what the property's been through? How can you possibly know anything that's going to affect the rest of your life, your health? The house could fall down on you. There could be huge amounts of toxins. There could be, you know, horrible things happening at night or on weekends, or there could be a whole bunch of stress or neighborhood brawls, or who knows what's going on. 15 minutes? That ain't going to tell you nothing, especially if the sellers keep you talking or the realtors keep you talking or engaged or, you know, interacting with the kids or talking about what your life's going to be like there or pointing at something nice. You don't see what's not nice. 15 minutes. I've seen people spend millions of dollars in under 30 minutes. Never went back. Oh, they had plenty of inspections, right? Environmental reviews, home inspections, land inspections, weed inspections, blah, blah, blah. And guess who got all the people to do those? You think I showed them the part with the worst weeds? You think I showed them the part? I mean, they want the realtor to be the tour guide to show them around? The listing agent, not even the buyer's agent. I want the deal to close, right? So you folks need to walk property. And if it's a big property, you need to walk a grid pattern or send somebody you actually trust, and not the realtor, not the real estate attorney, somebody who really cares about you, and look for issues, look for problems. And how do you, if you don't live in the area and you just fly in to see it, how are you going to see it for more than 20 minutes? How are you going to really know? Well, maybe you can hire a real estate consultant or some sort of a real estate investigator or some of these new careers that need to show up. But there's no way to know, there's no way to plan your financial, emotional, physical future on 15 minutes. Sign here, wait for the closing. Just no way. So, find out more before you sign, folks. Do whatever it takes. RealEstateIndustryWhistleblower.com